Do you feel unfit and unhealthy post motherhood but don't know what to do? Postpartum fitness is still not discussed much in India because most of us believe कि अब टाइम नहीं है और इतना चेंज तो आएगा ही. Yes, the body changes, but it shouldn't be unhealthy. Diastasis recti is a common issue in mothers, but there isn't much awareness about this either. We'll discuss it all in today's episode with a fitness expert mom who has been through it all and took control of her situation. Also, please pardon me for a few glitches because of a faulty internet connection. Welcome to Little Fixes podcast. Raw, real, and super fun chats with wonderful people. We discuss valuable ideas and provide guidance to enrich your life. Join us for relatable stories and practical tips for personal development. चाहे वो आपका करियर हो या फिटनेस, सोशल मीडिया ग्रोथ, फैमिली, सेल्फ केयर और भी बहुत कुछ. दिस इज मैत्री, सेलिब्रिटी स्टॉकर एंड योर होस्ट. हे रितु, a warm welcome to Little Fixes podcast.
Hi, Maitri.
So, Ritu is an ex-army officer and a mom to two sweet daughters. Her fitness and transformation postpartum is inspiring. She believes that fit and healthy moms make fitter homes. This is her motto, and she is helping mothers everywhere in setting and achieving realistic fitness goals. I love how inspiring and honest Ritu is. So Ritu, let's start with an intro. आप कहाँ से हैं, क्या करती हैं besides doting on your daughters and keeping yourself and your home fit?
First of all, Matri, thank you for such a very pleasant introduction of mine. I think you've already covered, but I am from Faridabad, the Delhi NCR, but currently I'm staying in District Bhiwani. As my husband is an judicial officer and he's posted in Haryana. So we keep on posting. So if you will ask me from where I am, I can't tell you a static location because we keep on moving every 2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say currently I'm in Bhiwani and I'm an ex-army officer, like you've already told. And currently I'm working as a health and a fitness coach. And I specialize in postpartum weight loss. And recently, I've just also completed my certification in Diastasis Recti management and core rehabilitation
Mm-hmm.
after pregnancy, especially.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. And apart from that, I take care of my daughters. They take a lot of time. उसी में आधा दिन तो उसी में चला जाता है. So most of it is kids only.
Yes, obviously. So you do independent consultations or you do through some partner app or something?
I'm currently working with a firm named My Health Buddy, so I take clients through them. In regard to personal training sessions, like the people, online clients are through My Health Buddy. But if there's somebody around my locality who wants my help, so I give them personal training sessions as well.
So your neighbors are really lucky then.
Yeah, they are. Some of my husband's colleagues' wives, they just wish that they get posting with us because so that when they get the posting with me somehow, anyhow, I just involve everyone to come and start exercising.
Tell us a little about your first pregnancy and the moment you realized that you need to work on yourself after you delivered your daughter.
Okay, so like when I got pregnant for the first time, at that time I was a serving army officer, and the pregnancy just went by. It was a healthy pregnancy, no issues at all. I wasn't going to office till my ninth month, and everything was going well. The work pressure was there, but I didn't realize it till the time Minnie was born, my first daughter. So after she was born, there was a lot of, pressure. Like once I joined back from my maternity leave, it was like work pressure, regular, TDs, like temporary duties, wherein I have to move away from the place where I was posted, taking a little infant. So it was very difficult शुरुआत में तो it was like पता नहीं एक तो being a new mother आपको वैसे ही कुछ नहीं पता होता आप clueless होते हो न्यूक्लियर सेटअप में आप रह रहे हो और उसके बाद आपके पास जॉब का इतना प्रेशर आ जाता है तो इट वाज लाइक आई डिडंट नो वेयर माय वर्ल्ड वाज गोइंग आई you see being an army officer I was supposed to be a fit like I was into fitness from the very beginning and I was supposed to stay fit but I started doing emotional eating and I was under stress no sleep lots of work and I started gaining weight I have already gained a lot of weight during my pregnancy because of घर वाले बोलते हैं ना कि आपको 2 केले खाना है, 1 केले नहीं खाना, तो वो मैंने पूरी रिलीजियसली घर वालों की सारी बातें सुनी कि 2 केले खाओ, घी खाओ, लड्डू खाओ, सब खाया अच्छे से। और उसके बाद फिर वो स्ट्रेस एंड आई गेन लाइक अराउंड 24 kgs ऑफ वेट एट दैट टाइम।
आफ्टर
एंड मुझे
डिलीवरी?
रियलाइजेशन ही नहीं हो रही थी आफ्टर डिलीवरी। But
हम्म।
during delivery and after delivering, I lost around 5-6 kgs. But वो भी मैंने दोबारा gain कर लिया by eating crap and not
हाँ।
taking care of myself. After that, I started having physical pain like knee pain, back pain. There was this issue like I was not able to lift my daughter. And then I went to some party. There some pictures were clicked. They were
हम्म।
sent to me on WhatsApp. And when I saw them, I was like, I couldn't see myself like that. I was like, what have I done to myself? I'm not like this. I was never like this. And then I, decided to take hold of my life. And still, I was juggling with managing time with a small baby, feeding her. And I started in winters and I started going for yoga classes 5 a.m. in the morning. I still remember nobody on the roads there, but me determined that no, now I have to do something for myself.
So
And
you
then
have
there was no
left
looking
your
back,
job
and
by
here I
then?
am now. No, I didn't. I left my job once I have lost all the weight.
एंड हाउ लॉन्ग
This
डिड
was
इट
it.
टेक? लाइक पीपल ऑलवेज आस्क कि आपको कितना टाइम लगा सारा वेट लूज करने में। कोई कहता है मैंने 1 महीने में लूज कर लिया, कोई कहता है नहीं गो स्लो, टेक अ ईयर और 2। आपको कितना टाइम लगा?
Frankly, अगर मैं बताऊँ तो if you would talk about proper toning, getting back my belly into shape, getting back to that proper shape again, it took me a full whole 1 year. So because it takes time for body to gain weight, so we can't expect it to lose all of it just in few months or few days. It's not possible, and it's not healthy. Like some people get into that fad diets, start following GM diet, or some kind of a fad diet, jahan pe they're on a water diet, they're not eating anything, only on fruits, which is not healthy. I did it all in a manner which was, sustainable. And it's so sustainable that now, even when I conceived for the second time, frankly, I didn't gain enough weight. And it wasn't hard for me to lose it after my second pregnancy. And it's like because I believe that no weight loss is permanent, but habits are. So I would say I just corrected my habits, my wrong habits. And eventually got into weight training, strength training. So I would say around like if we talk about a full transformation, it took me 1 year.
And what were the habits that you focused on changing?
Okay, so first of all is getting up early in the morning. It frankly saves a lot of time. It makes life
Definitely.
easier for you being a mom.
Mhm.
Because you see, even if you're not able to get up like around 5 or 6 a.m., doesn't matter. I started by, getting up 15 minutes early to the time which I used to get up earlier. So even those 15 minutes made a change.
Mhm.
Then after now my body clock is set to 6 a.m. No matter at what time I sleep in the night, I just get up at 6. It has become a habit now.
Wow.
So apart from that, I focus on going for a walk daily.
Mhm.
That too, I do not concentrate that I have to go for 1 hour walk only. Like walking is, I don't consider walking as a workout. I think human body is made for walking. We are meant to walk. Walking releases positive hormones. You feel good. You feel the nature. So I just stroll around and just go out for a walk, listening to some music, enjoying the chirping of the birds in the morning, and that rejuvenates me. And I started with it not as a purpose of losing weight, but it actually gave me so much positive vibes, which helps me, it gives me energy to keep going throughout my day. Then, like I told you, I started with doing yoga, and then I started, following some YouTube videos, random videos of work at home workouts. I was clueless. I was like a knave at that time, like it's around 5-6 years back. Slowly, steadily, and thoda running was something. And as it is, I was I was trained physically in the army training, so I applied all of it together, everything, and I lost it.
You did it
And
all by yourself?
all by myself, no training, nowhere.
Okay, and now you're a certified
Then I joined a
trainer.
gym.
Sorry?
Yeah, now I'm a certified trainer.
So earlier you were not a certified trainer, but now you are, right?
Yes, now I am. See, half knowledge is very dangerous.
Mhm.
Google is like, it has pros, it has cons, it has two sides of everything. So till the time you read that subject, you won't get to know. Otherwise, all kind of lame advices are there even on internet. So you can't rely on those advices until unless they're taken from a professional person. You can't become a doctor just by Googling, right? So even you can't become a fitness coach or a nutritionist just by Googling.
You have a second career because of that.
Yeah, exactly. And this is like my passion, to be very frank. It's something which I do enjoy doing, and making change. Being able to make changes in people's lifestyle, being able to help them modify themselves. It's a great feeling ever when they write testimonials to me after their program is finished, or the way I've helped them out. So it's not just about, if I say being a health coach, it's not just about I focus on their weight loss, but I also focus on making them help develop healthy habits, which even contains helping them in stress management, and even having a healthy and a sound sleep.
And I have seen some of these testimonials on your Instagram page, and I must say that the
Mhm.
transformations are fabulous.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maitri.
You've mentioned diastasis recti or recti. So, what exactly is
Yeah.
it, and how does it affect the lifestyle of moms?
So, knowledge regarding diastasis recti is like nil in India, to be very frank. Even the gynecologists, they are actually not properly aware how to correct it. They are aware what it is.
Mhm.
And frankly, even my gynecologist, when I asked her, she was like, ये तो अपने आप ठीक हो जाएगा. It's okay. You don't need to worry about it.
Mhm.
And things like this do not, make us aware, women in India, that what they're going through. The gym trainers, normal gym trainers, these young guys in the gym, they're not aware. So they make the women do a lot of intensive workouts, crunches, sit-ups, planks कराते रहते हैं, and just सारा ruin हो जाता है. Basically, it is a separation of ab muscles. Like what happens, we have rectus muscles, the outer abdominal muscles. There is a thin line in between them that is called the linea alba. So when our tummy grows in pregnancy, to make a space for the growing baby, these muscles separate. And once the baby is out, of course, the muscles will not contract on their own immediately. It will take time. So they need time for healing. In some women, they heal on its own, but for some, it takes time because they stretch too much. The connective tissue is already very weak. So when women start doing intensive, workouts in the gym like crunches, sit-ups, making more pressure on it, or maybe they resume their own, then it may, worsen this condition. And that is the reason that the women are sometimes not able to get back to your pre-pregnancy shape, and they still have that belly pooch, or that, that mummy tummy, what they call, that
Mhm.
sagging belly.
Mhm.
And in the old age, if this not be taken care of, not even in the old age, even if you keep on continuing doing all those fancy exercises in the gym, like traditional ab exercises,
Mhm.
the connective tissue, the thin layer of connective tissue may break, and the organs may pop out, and it may lead to hernia. And
Oh.
frankly, there are very less cases of hernia, which can be corrected through therapy. Then you need a surgery. There is no other, looking back to correct a hernia. It has to be, surgery has to be done. So this is a topic, I was already aware about it, diastasis, before I got it myself, because I read about it, but I did not specialize in it at that time.
Mhm.
So after my second pregnancy, I didn't gain much weight. I was happy that this time I don't have to do much, because ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी, मैं ज़्यादा खुश हो रही थी.
Mhm.
But I didn't know that something else is waiting for me.
Mhm.
So after my second pregnancy, I realized that I have this condition, and the finger gap was like around 5 to 6 fingers. And this happened. It could have healed on its own also, but see, basically, I did not get much rest during the 40 days of my pregnancy, because there were some family issues, and um, nobody could have been here for helping me, and um, not
Yes,
because
you
of
already had
that,
a daughter.
and carrying the baby. Yeah, and my elder one, yeah, she was like, managing two kids is like very difficult, always carrying them along. So there was too much of trouble, and I had this condition, and now I had to read more about it, do a research. So I got certified in the same. And before training anyone else, I wanted to correct my own. And it took me 6.5 months to do it. And finally, my gap is reduced to 1.5 fingers, which is like almost negligible. It's
Mhm.
nothing. And so now I really want women in India to know about it, be aware about their body, and train them well, and help them cure this condition called diastasis recti.
So how common is this?
See, it's common in women with multiple babies. Like usually, women with one child will not have it. Usually, they may
Mhm.
have it, but 99% chances are that women with only one pregnancy will not have diabetes. But pregnancies like 3 children, the reason is that once the connective tissue has stretched in first time,
Mhm.
okay, so it will resume back. But already stretched connective tissue stretches again in
Mhm.
other pregnancies. The connective tissue which is already weak, it's already stretched by first pregnancy. So
Mhm.
it will stretch further with multiple pregnancies, and that is they may have it. Women who have, who have delivered heavy babies, like more than 3.5 kgs, 4 kgs, 5 kgs. So of course, with the heavy baby, the tummy will stretch more and the muscles will stretch more. So
Mhm.
they may have DR. Apart from that, women with twins or triplets, quadruplets, they can have DR. And it's not that कि DR pregnancy के बाद नहीं हुआ तो दोबारा नहीं हो सकता. अगर ध्यान नहीं देंगे अपने कोर के ऊपर, ओवर ट्रेनिंग करेंगे रेक्टस मसल्स को, you're not engaging every transverse muscles जो हमारी internal muscles हैं उनको भी.
Mhm.
So even by incorrect, doing exercises not under proper guidance, or lifting heavy weights without proper guidance, DR can happen. DR is not, it's a common condition after pregnancy, but even children and men can have DR.
Okay, even I did not know about it. I just found out about it when Adhaya was a few
Mhm.
months old, and I tried measuring myself, and I couldn't
Oh.
measure a thing. So maybe I don't have it. I don't know. I have no idea. I tried
You might not be having it.
because she was an underweight child.
I think you might not. And with the diastasis recti, mostly the tummy is like a cone-shaped belly, like maybe a cone-shaped, or the belly button is out, or
Mhm.
you have divisions in your belly, like they're like two-tier or a three-tier belly, wherein there is a deep depth around your belly area, like the tummy dips around your belly area. It
Mhm.
either dips or protrudes at that area, or you have a very tightened, rounded belly. Even after months and years of pregnancy, it's like tight, it's like a big ball, it's not going down. So
Okay.
the tummy shape is now like and by now I can even recognize the DR just by looking at the picture. I can just tell that there
Then
is
I'll
DR
send you
because the
mine.
tummy is. How you can do that very well. I cannot 100% be assured that it's a DR or not,
Mhm.
but I can sense it.
I have seen a lot of my friend talking to me कि यार यार ये तो आज
Hmm.
खा लिया, अब क्या ऐसा करें कि ये अगली बार का नलिफाई हो जाए, मतलब जो अभी खा लिया वो नलिफाई हो जाए. हम डेली की डाइट में क्या चेंज कर सकते हैं कि हम खा भी सब पाएं लेकिन फिट फिट भी बने रहें. तो इज देयर अ वे?
See, actually, it all depends upon your daily caloric requirements versus the calories you're burning. So, if you consume less calories than the calories you're burning, then automatically you will reduce weight. Okay. So, you need to start with your BMR. You need to calculate what is your BMR. BMR is the basal metabolic rate. And then comes the TED, TDEE. That is the total daily energy expenditure. So, basal not metabolic rate is like it's the amount of calories which you require for the basic functioning of your organs and the basic functionings कि इतना तो चाहिए ही चाहिए आपको कैलोरी. TDEs जो आप अपनी एक्टिविटीज के साथ करके एडिशनल कैलोरीज कर लेते हो. So somewhere in between those calories, I think everybody should consume them. And कई बारी tracking करना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है. Everybody is not that mathematically sound. Like being a trainer, of course, if somebody asks for a diet plan from me, I give them, after calculating every macros and everything. But for a layman, they do not want to track their calories. They're like, यार क्या हर चीज थोड़ी measure
हाँ,
करते
बट
फिरेंगे
पीपल
कि
से
100
कि
ग्राम ये खाया
एप्स
इसलिए ये
लाइक
कैलोरी.
माई फिटनेस
Huh, if
पॉल
it's
हेल्प एंड.
yeah, if they can do it, well and good. That's the best way, to measure food and have it and to know what's going inside your body. And after some time, it becomes a habit. Okay, but of course, yes. To start with, if I say for a layman, if I would like to describe it, so they should, at least stop having junk food because unknowingly, even a small burger has like 400, 500 calories. So if
True.
you're having a Mac आलू टिक्की burger, one burger, it is not going to satisfy you. मेरी तो भूख नहीं मिटती एक बर्गर खा के,
नहीं
frankly.
मिटती, मेरी भी नहीं
तो
मिटती।
अगर आप एक बर्गर वही ना, तो अगर आप एक छोटा सा बर्गर खा रहे हो, ये आपका 500 कैलोरी का हो गया, लाइक एंड तो फिर बाकी मील्स के लिए टाइम वो बची कहाँ कैलोरी, है ना? तो
हाँ।
बाकी अगर आप खा लोगे तो फिर कैसे चलेगा? इट वोंट वर्क. वहीं पे एक बाउल ऑफ अ पंपकिन और अ पंपकिन सूप विच इज़ वेरी लो इन कैलोरीज, है ना, वो आपको फिल भी कर देगा, और उसमें कैलोरीज भी कुछ भी नहीं है ना, न्यूट्रिएंट्स भी हैं इनफ. So we have to be very, thinking about कि क्या खाना खाएं. Sometimes people think, they get those cravings कि sugar cravings हो रही है. So I feel जितना जितना ज़्यादा ये चीज़ें खाते हैं triggering foods, उतना ज़्यादा हमें trigger करते हैं items. So I would suggest, do not cut off sugar. You can have it, but try to opt for natural substitutes of sugar, like which are in its natural form, like fruits, like we give to our babies. Okay, the reason why do not we do not give sugar and salt to babies is just because of the same reason. So I think जिस तरीके से हम अपने बच्चों को खाना देते हैं, हमें भी ऐसे ही खाना चाहिए. Sugar is per se not a culprit. I won't say कि sugar खाने से मोटे हो जाते हैं, but yeah, up if we eat everything in moderation, it works. There is no issue at all. It works. Like अभी जैसे क्या होता है ना कि TD is like is the maintenance calories. So currently मैं अपनी maintenance calories पर हूँ. तो maintenance calories automatically will depend upon the kind of a lifestyle you have. So if you have a sedentary lifestyle, तो वो आपकी कम होगी. अगर आप एक्टिव लाइफस्टाइल है, आप एक्सरसाइज हैवी करते हैं, मॉडरेट पे जाते हैं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपका कैलोरी इनटेक भी बढ़ जाएगा, तो आप उसमें चीज़ें एडजस्ट कर सकते हो खाने में, है ना, बिकॉज आप बर्न भी कर रहे हो उतना. बट जब आप बर्न नहीं कर रहे, ज़्यादा खा रहे हो, तो फिर तो देयर इज नो पॉइंट.
सो अगर हम
एंड
देखें
मोर
तो
देन
मोस्टली
डाइट.
आजकल पीपल हैव अ सेडेंटरी लाइफस्टाइल, तो मिनिमम कैलोरीफिक इनटेक कितना होना चाहिए?
I think they can start with their BMR to start with, keeping it
ओके.
as low if they have a sedentary lifestyle, or maybe or just start by doing some activity. कुछ शुरू कर दें, या फिर इफ दे हैव टू गो इन अ कैलोरी डेफिशिएंट लेफ्ट, अपना टीडी कैलकुलेट करें, और टीडी में से 400 से 500 कैलोरी डिडक्ट करें, एंड दैट शुड बी देयर कैलोरी इनटेक फॉर द डे इफ दे वांट
ओके.
टू रिड्यूस वेट.
सो बीएमआर हम लोग कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं अपने आप?
बिल्कुल, there are many calculators, even My Health Buddy, like we have the firm, even they have a health calculator of their own. You can even go to tdcalculator.com on Google. There are many calculators available easily. Just enter
ओके.
your
ओके.
age, your weight, your height, and you can easily calculate your BMR and TD.
And I've also heard that metabolism slows down as we age. Is that true?
Yes, it does. It does. It slows down. And so to increase the metabolism, the point is to eat healthy and to keep working out. That's the main thing. So if you remain sedentary, it will even slow down further.
Obviously. तो लोग कहते हैं कि लोग क्या, मोस्टली गूगल कहता है कि इफ़ वी डू वेट ट्रेनिंग
Google
तो
it.
हमारा जो
Yeah.
मेटाबॉलिज्म है इट स्टेज हाई थ्रू आउट द डे, ऐसा होता है क्या?
बिल्कुल. सी विथ वेट ट्रेनिंग मसल मास बढ़ जाता है आपका, ठीक है. सो मसल्स को ज़्यादा एनर्जी चाहिए होती है, तो आप ज़्यादा खाना खा सकते हो, ठीक है. एंड क्या होता है ना, स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग में जैसे आप बूढ़े हो रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो आपके पास मसल्स इनफ नहीं है, फैट है, तो जो आपकी बोन्स हैं उनको भी इनफ कुशन नहीं मिलता है. ओके. So when you have enough muscle mass, so even the bones are having enough cushion of those muscles. ओके. एंड आपको बाकी प्रॉब्लम्स भी बहुत कम होती हैं, ठीक है. बर्न्स दे मसल्स दे बर्न मच हायर परसेंटेज ऑफ कैलोरीज एट अ रेस्टिंग स्टेज ऑल्सो. Okay, like even when you're resting, and they need more calories, so they're burning more calories per day from a person who's having less muscle mass. So automatically metabolism to improve हो ही जाएगा ना. Because it's about muscles. Like strength training will help you build up muscle. Muscle needs more calories to be burned even at a resting stage. So automatically you will be able to eat more, and then if it's that the case, then metabolism will be improved.
Yes, I have seen it with myself. I started weight training for the first time in April this year. And in
Okay,
3-4
that's great.
months, I gained 1 kg in weight, but I lost a couple of inches. I could feel it. The people could see it कि हाँ, your shoulders have slim down a little, या मेरी बेल्ट जो थी वो मेरे फिर से उतनी ही आने लगी जितनी पहले आती थी, तो आई कुड सी द डिफरेंस, जबकि मेरा वेट बढ़ गया था.
That's the beauty of strength training. And I'm so, even I tell my clients, and I get so bogged down when people are just stuck to a weighing scale. Frankly, there is a difference between weight loss and fat loss. So, when weight loss happens, a person loses not only fat from the body, but they even lose muscles sometimes and some water weight. Okay, so weight loss comprises of three things: water, fat, and muscle. Okay, but when fat loss happens, it's only fat which is burning. And in the event of strength training, you might be gaining muscle mass. So automatically your weight may increase or may still inches because you're losing fat. So I think that's the best thing ever. People should not stick to the weighing scale, rather they should concentrate on how they look in the mirror and how their clothes fit.
Yes, I have seen many people who look big in size, if we say, if बट उनकी फिटनेस, उनकी स्ट्रेंथ, आई कैन नॉट कम्पीट. मतलब मुझसे हैवी हैवी लोग मैंने बहुत फिट देखे हैं, ऐसे मुझे लगता है कि शायद मैं उनसे फिट होंगी, बट ऐसा नहीं है.
एक्चुअली फिटनेस और बीइंग स्लिम हैज सम डिफरेंस. लाइक people they're like पतली है तो वो फिट होगी. It doesn't mean that. मतलब पतला होना is fit होना is not necessary. Even people have skinny fat.
Yes.
Like there are people who look slim, okay, but they have skinny fat with them. They have a higher fat percentage than their muscle mass. So उनको कपड़ों में तो वो fit हो जाते हैं, but वैसे वो they're weak. Like if we talk about physical tasks, so somebody who's having more muscle automatically have more strength. So any day, strength training is a must, and I think everybody should do it.
Hey, we will stop this episode here before you zone out because we chatted for quite some time. Part 2 of the episode will have all the easy tips and tricks for a healthier you. Stay hooked and subscribe to Little Fixes podcast. Bye.